Hello. So, we are back for part 6 of Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, and this time we are going until we win. This is the last part of this game. We really only have the Doom Castle and the final boss left. So I expect this will probably be shorter than the previous 5 parts. But yeah, we're doing it straight on till morning. So, let's go. So the last thing we did was pick up the last piece of equipment here in the focus tower, which was the Aegis shield. And then we need to make our way to the entrance of the focus tower, which I think is in this sand pit here, if I remember right. I don't remember exactly how to get to it, but let's see if we can figure it out without looking at a map. And after that, I think, as I recall, the Doom Castle itself is fairly straightforward. I hope I'm right on that. So... well, we got some cure potions. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna let us go there, that way, so... we'll get there, it's just that group of platforms in the middle. And I think it just kind of hinges on which stairway we take down to it. This is good music too, by the way. This is a good example of the, the metal influence a lot of the music in this game had. Okay, so I think that's the door we need to get to. I think that's also the same... we probably wanted to catch ourselves on that set of bones there, so we could hook onto that hook on the end, so let's try that one more time. Yeah, again, whatever else you say about this game, the music really is great in it. It's not an Uematsu soundtrack like the mainline Final Fantasy games, but, what were their names? Saito, and I forget his partner, but the two writers of the music in this game did do a great job in their own right. Yeah, very memorable soundtrack, and the best track in it probably is the one that's still to come, the final boss theme for the Dark King, so we'll hopefully hear that pretty soon. Okay, so let's see if we can do this. Yes, there we go. Alright. So that ninja probably is the most dangerous enemy of this group. Oh, come on, Phoebe. It's beyond BO, it's BBO. I guess it's not gonna let us go past that hook, is it? That's odd placement, isn't it? Alright, well there is a... I may look at a map if we don't get it on this next try here. I'll look it up now, so I don't have to mess around. Oh, it's actually a boss fight here, too. Okay, I see. So we need the claw and the bombs to get to the right spot. Bomb here. Blow that up. We can hook shot across, and that takes us right to the boss. Yeah, it's not going to let us bypass him, of course. So, here we go. Two ninja buddies. Skullrus Rex. That's a good band name, you know, for like a metal band or something, isn't it? At least a glam rock band. Ooh. Oh, that's just cheap. Nah. I may have screwed up. Oh, thanks for that, Benjamin. Yep. Alright. Retry. Let's have him eat flare. Fortunately, both characters are pretty well protected against status effects at this point. The Aegis Shield finally gave protection from Petrify for Benjamin. Alright, I got rid of the ninjas. So we need a cure spell. Phoebe has the white spell, so we'll try that. Oh, big damage on that flare. And on the white. So we know what we're doing for the rest of this. Other than, you know, curing if we need it. Yeah, he hit hard, but once you knew what worked on him, which unsurprisingly was the strongest spells we have, he went down pretty quick. Nothing down there. It's the last door. And this is it. This is the Doom Castle. So there's, I think, 4 floors. And you have to clear each one in order to open the next one, so it's fairly, as I recall, self-explanatory. Let's just not even mess around. We have plenty of seeds to restore our MP, so... We probably didn't need to fight that one, actually, because the statue behind these guys are the switch we're looking for. So we can jump there. Let's just check the other door first. Oh, you can jump over those. That would have been good to know on that first screen, wouldn't it? So, right there. Yeah, these, as I recall, so far, it's holding true, at least. These focus tower, Doom Tower areas, I think, are more straightforward than they look. I don't think these are as confusing as they look, because there's only kind of one way you can go. And if you don't, you kind of just get turned back, so... So we should actually use a seed on Benjamin there. Do both of them. Just make sure those wizard spells are topped off. So I think we can actually get the this switch over here. Alright, there's that. Reach that from there. Okay, now I think we're back on track. So each floor has a boss, and when you beat that boss, it opens the way to the next floor. Oof. Oh. Alright, so there's one down. So yeah, the locks are gone after beating the boss. So this is obviously the fire floor. Just gonna scope things out. Okay. I saw the boss up there already. I guess Phoebe's not protected from petrify. Just finish this with Benjamin alone, since they can't actually take him with petrify anymore. Nope, no grapple point there. We probably will have to fight that like eye pass because I think the way out will go past that spot. Alright, should be good. All these bosses have their friends with them. Not too difficult there. Alright, so that should be that floor done. Oh, there's not a grapple point that way. How do we get back? Probably just this way. Yeah. Yeah, so I think if we fight this guy and grapple across. Yep. Makes it easy. So I think there's 3 floors and then the final boss. So, halfway. Counting the final boss, we're halfway there already. This one looks a little more confusing, doesn't it? Can actually go in there. I'm just, you know, scoping it out. Oops. Did not mean to do that. I didn't even know you could do that. Alright, try that again. So that goes through. There's the boss, who's a palette swap with Pazuzu this time. Yeah, no way to go anywhere from there. Damn it. At least the floors don't respawn. It seems like they would respawn between, you know, if you had to go back into them. But you don't. Alright, let's try going up here. That way was worthwhile. I mean, I guess it's never a bad thing to top off arrows, but... Just continue spamming flare. Try Meteor, just for a change. go. We got to the boss. Let's just, yeah, might as well use a couple cure potions too. Yeah, Phoebe's probably okay. Alright, switch to Excalibur. Oh. So if he still works like Pazuzu, we should be able to attack him even while the shield's up, as long as we don't use magic on him. Oof. Boy, this guy hits hard. Za, if that is your real name. Hello, my dear. Wanna come up, sit next to me for the end game here? Come on. Tammy's already here. Adrian just walked in. There she is. Ooh. Screwed that up. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna have to start this battle over, aren't I? Forgot about the Psych Shield. Just that one time. Alright, let's wipe these guys out. Ooh, sorry. Before you get comfortable, why don't you say hello? There's Adrian. Look at the camera. Phoebe was on camera last time. There she is. What? Alright, you can get comfy. or leave. Come back. Come here. There she is. Got him. Alright, so probably the quickest way to get back to the stairs would be, once we're able to go to the second tier of this, to just jump down the pit and go back from the second level. So, there we go. Yep, the way's clear. More round of seeds to restore all of our MP, and now we'll go through the door to... well, I guess not the end game yet. I don't remember this room. I guess it's just a little pre-boss restock here, but not really any essential items. 24/5 seeds, that's pretty good. See if the statue, I guess, of myself says anything else. Oh. Alright. Door is open, so we'll step through. And here it is. The end of the game. And the Dark King. That's actually a good plot twist. You know, the prophecy that set the whole game in motion was just made up by the final boss just to lure you to him. This is also, I think, the best music in the game, the Dark King theme. This is right up there, I think, with final boss themes, like, you know, Dancing Man and One-Winged Angel and all of those. Classic Final Fantasy final boss themes. So as much as we can, I mean, just blasting them with their strongest spells. Flare and White is kind of the order of the day. There is a way you can cheese him. If you cast Cure with Benjamin, it's actually a glitch, where basically it does so much damage, or it cures him by so much that it actually overflows the restorative aspect and actually flows into damage. It doesn't work with Phoebe because her magic power is so high that when she casts Cure on the Dark King, it actually overflows twice. So it overflows curing to damage, and then it overflows damage and goes back to curing him. So that's my understanding. I'm not a programmer or anything. But yeah, it's like an oversight where Benjamin's Cure spell will do a lot of damage to the Dark King. I'm not going to use that, you know. It's kind of a well-known secret trick. Alright, here's his second form. Oh. He's got 6 arms, with a weapon in each, including a bow and arrow held in one hand. Oof. Now see what I really am. Which is a giant spider. Spiders, millions of spiders! Semi-headbanging, I guess, made Adrian nervous. She exited. But this song rocks. Sorry. Tabby, on the other hand, has no soul the whole thing. She's just, you know, sleeping. I forgot about that. Spider Kids. His ultimate attack, clearly. Zeromus had Big Bang, Kefka had Forsaken, Sephiroth had Supernova. Dark King's ultimate attack, Spider Kids. Which actually does a lot of damage. Wasted that cure spell. Phoebe was not even down at all. There we go. Get Benjamin back online. Laser, misspelled. That did some damage too. Flare. If we're gonna keep using Flare, Benjamin's gonna need a seed the next turn. So, yeah, have him do that. Phoebe can do white. Oh, I keep forgetting she's not immune to Petrify. That's a pain. Lost Benjamin again. At least we got the flare off. If you could stop doing that golden web, that would be nice. Oh, fourth form. This is his last form. Are those, like, tentacles that came out of his legs, or did we, like, you know, knock the chitin off his legs, and that's, like, the inside of them? Like his leg guts? Ugh. He doesn't really change attack pattern much, I don't think, for this last form. That might have been a new spell, actually, that silver web, but it actually wasn't as annoying as the web he was doing before. Went down again. think we just got him. I think that's... yeah, there we go. So, yeah, we did it. Shrug of heroism again. We won Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Well, there's our floating buddy. Hey, Dr. Bliley. What, did Ruben join the band? Be 8 themed robot masters to destroy Mega Man. What are you doing, Benjamin? 2 chicks want you, and you're just leaving? I assume his reaction to that would be just another shrug of heroism. And roll credits. So yeah, that's it. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I still think it's a good game. It's definitely simpler than the other Final Fantasy games. It's really much more of a dungeon crawl than the others. It's lighter on story and definitely heavier on, you know, the dungeon crawling aspect, which, I don't know, honestly might make it not as exciting a choice for, a video series than something like Chrono Trigger, but, you know, it's still a good game. The biggest gripe I have, and I've said it several times, is when you get in a battle with several enemies that can, you know, a few of a single type of enemy that can use a Petrify effect, they all use Petrify and freeze both of your characters and get the game over in one turn. And you can't really do anything about it until, you know, eventually you get the Aegis Shield and you're protected from Petrify. Yeah, those cheap deaths like that are, I think, the worst part of the game. It is mitigated because you can just, when it says give up, you can just say no and pick up, you know, the battle from the beginning and just continue on from where you were, so you don't really lose progress. But yeah, other than those cheap deaths, I think it's still a good game. It's, you know, is it as good as the other Final Fantasies on Super Nintendo? No. Is it a classic Squaresoft title? Probably not, but I think it's a solid effort for what it was supposed to be, and it's, you know, again, I've said many times, this period of Squaresoft was hard to argue with. The period between, like, 1991 and 1997, basically Final Fantasy IV through Final Fantasy Tactics, I guess, because that came out after 7, so, you know, just a murderer's row of classic games during that era. You know, Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6, Final Fantasy 7 on PlayStation, Final Fantasy Tactics, Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, of course, Super Mario RPG, and even, again, lesser games that are usually considered lesser, including Secret of Evermore, which I think is, I haven't played it in years and years and years, but I probably should play it again. You know, Secret of Evermore, it was still a good game. I think this is a good game, you know? This is right in there, too. So, you know, it's another solid entry for Squaresoft. Not one of the best of the era, but it doesn't detract, I don't think, from that track record they had between 91 and 97 of just, you know, banger after banger. I think it holds its own weight in that lineup, even if it's not one of the greatest of that lineup. So anyway, there's the end screen, and I think it just stays there, with the seagulls talking. So all I have left to say, we're going to do this in under an hour. We're at 55 minutes and counting on the time clock I have here. So I will announce just in the last minute or so the next game that I plan to do on DanPlays. Hopefully starting it just within the next couple days, because I've been itching to play it now, having been working on you know, another Squaresoft Super Nintendo game. I have the Super Nintendo set up and, you know, my capture card and everything rigged to it already anyway. We already did Chrono Trigger. So we might as well do it next. My favorite game of all time, of any genre, from any company. My favorite game, #1 of all time. I even have a sticker. I'm such a nerd for it, I even have a sticker for it on my car. Here it is. My original cartridge that I bought in, probably 1994, early 1995. Final Fantasy III, as it's known on Super Nintendo, as it's known everywhere else. Final Fantasy VI, my favorite game ever. We're doing it on here. So, no idea how many parts it'll be. It will not be a completionist run, so it might be faster than some of my other playthroughs at least. But yeah, I figured the last time I played through it was the Pixel Remaster. So this time I'm going to go back to the version I first played, the one I'm most nostalgic for, the one that started it all for my love for this game. So, yep, there it is. My original cartridge, Final Fantasy 3/6, whichever you want to call it. This is going to be the next game we do on DanPlays. So we'll start that hopefully very soon. And who knows how long it'll take to beat, but we will do it. So look forward to that. I might also throw in a few other games, you know, in between parts of Final Fantasy VI. I know I always say I might do that, you know, every time I've done a multiple part game, and I haven't actually done that yet, but I might this time, because I'd like to do that Oregon Trail. I'd like to, you know, give another Mega Man game a run through on here, stuff like that. But the main next game, there it is. So we will see you with part 1 of Final Fantasy III sometime soon. Again, probably just in the next week or so, I would say. So, yeah, have a good one. Hit like and subscribe. Thanks for watching if you stuck with Final Fantasy Mystic Quest through all 6 parts. Yeah, like and subscribe, as I said, and we'll see you again. Have a good night.